If you're in the industrial space, you're probably struggling with a pretty common problem. The IT-OT gap. It's the invisible wall between the machines that manage your data and the ones that actually make your business run, and the friction between the teams that oversee it all. Hey there, my name is Christopher Sandoval. I'm a developer relations advocate here at FlowFuse. And today we're going to look at how FlowFuse bridges the IT-OT gap. All right, let's dive right in. Understanding the divide. So before we talk about bridging that gap, let's talk about why it exists in the first place. See, in most industrial orgs, there's really two distinct domains, IT and OT. IT is all about data, networking, servers, analytics, that sort of thing. OT, on the other hand, is more concerned with physical devices, PLCs, sensors, robotics, workstations, the direct physical elements of your production process. And historically, these two worlds have been firmly divided. OT runs the machines, and IT runs the data. IT provisions user machines, and OT oversees the sensors and production machines themselves. And traditionally, they've only really talked when things have broken. And even then, it's really limited to a series of protocols, processes, and steps. And in the modern era, that divide has caused really major issues. OT teams want to manage devices on the network, but that's IT's job, right? IT wants a really planned out infrastructure, but OT needs to actually get on the ground and iterate to see what that infrastructure even looks like. And ultimately, this just causes a ton of friction and a ton of frustration for everyone involved. FlowFuse unites both worlds. So what's the answer? Well, FlowFuse, built on Node-RED, was designed to answer this specific problem. It's designed to give you a shared language for both sides of the house. It allows you to connect things like PLCs, MQTT brokers, databases, and cloud APIs, all in a single visual workspace. And that means that your OT engineers can build, they can monitor, they can automate, they can iterate, all without needing to learn complex programming languages or systems. And your IT teams, well, they can build within those exact same flows. They can have complete control over things like security policies, access controls, and enterprise system integration, all without running into the headaches of that IT-OT divide. It's low code, it's visual, it's collaborative, and it finally lets both teams work together. And not just work together, but work together well in the same environment with the same language and the same framework. Local control, cloud visibility. Another area that FlowFuse really shines is in elevating the observability of your entire system. Traditional IT tools have been more and more pushing everything to the cloud. And while that makes sense in some industries, in industrial automation it's a little bit more complicated. When milliseconds matter, you need a hybrid of cloud solutions with on-premises control. And FlowFuse is designed exactly with this balance in mind. FlowFuse lets you process and act on data locally, right at the edge and where your machines live. But it also lets you feed clean data to cloud services. It lets you manage all of your FlowFuse instances through FlowFuse Cloud. And it gives you clean dashboards that are actionable and portable. This means better control, faster decisions, and better uptime and availability, all without sacrificing security or visibility. AI-powered insight. And now with FlowFuse's AI-infused nodes, the line between IT and OT has never been thinner. You can use natural language to generate code. You can rapidly prototype using the AI-infused FlowFuse Expert Assistant. You can use our AI systems to explain an entire flow. You can even use our MCP or ONNX nodes to surface your data, train a custom model, or get deep data insights in your chat agent of choice. So instead of IT just monitoring and OT just maintaining, both sides can now collaborate with real-time intelligence and AI-driven insights. Security, standardization, and scalability. Now, even if you manage to bridge the gap between IT and OT, one big barrier still stands in the way: governance. But FlowFuse bridges that gap too. See, FlowFuse gives you deep control. You can deploy consistent configurations across thousands of instances. You can manage the security and access of thousands of devices. You can deploy granular role-based access controls, roll out updates safely, and monitor everything from a single dashboard. That's enterprise IT and OT control, right at your fingertips. And because it's open source and based on Node-RED, you're never locked in or limited. You own your data, your flows, and your future. And if you're missing a node for integration, you can reach out to the community, or you can build it yourself. At the end of the day, bridging the IT-OT gap isn't just about connecting systems. It's about connecting people, purposes, and processes. FlowFuse gives you a single platform where everyone can work together. Regardless of whether they're managing servers or spinning up servos, FlowFuse gives you power and a universal place to develop and iterate your best applications. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give us a like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in the promise of FlowFuse, you can go to flowfuse.com and get your free 14-day trial. This has been Christopher Sandwell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.